Okay, here's a really simple running technique drill to learn foot placement. So easy to do. All you need is a wall. You want to be in a forward lean, as you can see Nathan is here. So he wants to have his running position, so because he wants to be heading this way. Think of this like running on the spot as such, all right? So really he's just learning how to get the circular action of the legs to create friction on the ground to drive his leg backwards. So let's have a look how he does it, all right? So basically he's sort of like practicing his lean here. Right, now he's got his one hand against the wall, he's up on his toes, and we'll get him to go forward into this. All right, so now he's on his toes, and we get him to drive his leg back. Yep, there you go. Now if I just clear this, and you'll see what he wants to do is the knee drives up, and from here, this is where the foot placement comes in. He wants the foot to drop, and where he dropped it there was too far in front of him. It's got to be right by the other foot. So see if he gets better as he goes. There he goes. Now he's learning. See how that foot lands right next to the other foot? If it even just lands a little bit further in front of him, even if it's just there, that's too far. He's most likely going to have a braking action, which is then going to make him stand upright instead of leaning forward. He wants to have something that doesn't stop him from falling forward. That's why I got him at the start to fall forward, because I wanted him to feel that I don't want the foot to come out and break him at any point. All right, so as he's moving his leg up, it basically swings out. There's like, think of this like the exhaust, all right, like on a car, and it's shooting out. All right, there's the turbo, because that's going to shoot him forward. All right, so the accelerators are created from the glutes as the leg comes up and around. So then the hamstring pulls that heel closer to the butt. As it does that, he's got to lift his knee up. That's where the high knee action comes in, all right? And that's where his hip flexors and quads will drive up. When he hits the ground, that's where his glutes have got to stabilise him, and the hamstrings, so he's landed too far forward again. The hamstrings create the friction to drive you back, and with the hip extension of the glutes, see that? That there is the hamstring and the posterior muscles working together. On the other leg, the stance leg, the glute, which you can't see on the other side, is having to control the alignment. So there's his pelvis, his knee, and his ankle, and his foot. The glute on this side, on his stance leg, is trying to control it so his leg doesn't do that, which is usually the excessive pronation. All right, but on this leg, this driving leg, it's got to really create friction on the ground to swing out forward, come right through, and so you end up creating like a circular action like that. So it's very much like rolling a ball down a hill. All right, and that's what you're trying to do. So the ball, if the ball's square, it won't roll. It's going to be awkward. It's going to have a lot of braking in it. It's going to be painful. All right, so you want to create the circle. All right, so circle around, and the only way to do that is get that foot in that right position all the time and get that leg working in a nice circular action, as you can see here. All right, so that's a simple exercise you can use to learn the technique, and then you try and use it as a drill for 30 seconds each leg. Go out and practice running for 100 metres, come back, do it again, do it several times, and eventually it'll get easier, and you'll understand how to do it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you on the next one.